I love how Solo ain't scared. Solo Sikoa ain't scared. Welcome back to another episode of Wrestle Capsule, where you're going to be getting your weekly dose of pro wrestling talk. And I'm your host, B. So welcome back to the show. Today we are going to be talking about last night, Friday Night Smackdown. So we're going to get into it right now. So first match of the night was a match between the Brawling Brutes versus Imperium, and it did not disappoint. I feel like that was the perfect way to start off SmackDown. I would have said that this would have been a great main event, but the actual main event of SmackDown, which of course I'm going to be getting into in a little bit, it was perfect. It was perfect for being the main event, and you'll see why. But yeah, the Brawling Brutes versus Imperium. I love the fact, and I know the crowd was just like, come on, just give it to us. I love the fact that throughout the match, they kept teasing Gunther versus Sheamus. Like every time they were about to just get into it, either Giovanni Vinci would interfere with it or something, but it was just, I love that, because that whole Intercontinental Championship match between Gunther and Sheamus at Clash at the Castle was a freaking clinic. I don't care what anyone else says, that was an absolute classic. They were fighting for that Intercontinental Championship like it was a WWE or Universal Championship, like it was one of their top belts, and I love it. And I hope that they do have another match again, because I could see them fight again and again. Like it was so good. They're both such good storytellers, and I have to say, Giovanni Vinci is so freaking talented. Triple H gives these wrestlers back their old gimmicks that they were happy with, gimmicks that were more over with the fans. So seeing Imperium together, it's just fantastic. In the end, Imperium won against the Brawling Brutes, which I expected, but it was still so good to watch. It was so freaking good. So the next segment that I want to talk to you guys about is the Solo Sikoa segment. He's officially joining the Bloodline. So they're all out there, the Usos, Sami Zayn, Solo. And I was assuming that Solo Sikoa was going to hate Sami and be just like Jey Uso and just be like, what are you doing here? We don't want you here. Like, you will never be an Uso. But Solo is actually for Sami being an honorary Uso, because he had his back. Like, he had his freaking back. So, especially when he pushed Solo Sikoa out of the way when Drew was going to hit him. Like, that right there, like, I just don't understand why Jey cannot see how much effort Sami is putting in to be a honorary Uso, to be in the Bloodline. I do not understand. Like, Sami is trying so dang hard. It's sad. It's so sad. But Solo notices it, which I'm glad about. And by the way, before even Drew came out and Solo was doing his promo, like, I was loving it. Like,
you come from my family, and I come for you. Yeah. You create problems, and I finish them.
And Drew comes out. He ain't going back down to no challenge. Like, come on. It's the same. Solo is the same one that cost Drew McIntyre the title at Clash at the Castle against Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief. So of course he was going to accept that. But yeah, that whole segment itself got me excited for the main event. And that main event did not disappoint either. Oh my golly. But I love Sami Zayn being in the Bloodline so much. I feel like he adds so much depth and comedy to the Bloodline. Like, they need Sami. He's a ride or die type fella. Like, He'll go to bat for you. He will take all the claymores in the world for you. He's that type of dude that you want in your corner. So like, I was talking about this on Twitter, like, I don't know how long. Now we got Solo, we got the Usos, we got Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, and we also got the honorary Uso Sami Zayn. I don't know how long Sami Zayn is going to stay in the bloodline. I don't know if he's going to get kicked out. I don't know if Jey Uso is going to get his way. Like, we do not know, but I'm interested to see. Sammy, he be out there, well, he was doing this before last time when Jay was talking, and Sammy was like, yup, yeet.
Deep AF, my dog.
Moving right along, so the next match was a non-title match. It was a tag team match between the current women's tag team champions, Aliyah and Raquel Rodriguez, versus Toxic Attraction. So Toxic Attraction is officially on the main roster now. This is probably going to be an unpopular opinion, but these days I feel like I'm putting out unpopular opinions anyway.
I said what I said.
I'm not a huge fan of Toxic Attraction. I don't know if I've said this in one of my other episodes, but I like JC Jane. I really like Jason Jane. Gigi Dolan, she needs more work. I feel like bring them up, even though I understand why Triple H brought them up. We do need more, and I've said this countless times. We do need more real women's tag teams on the main roster. But with that said, they are not one of them. I feel like they need a little bit more. Well, I feel like Gigi needs a little bit more time. Like, I feel like JC is picking up faster than Gigi. You guys let me know in the comments below what you think. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Toxic Attraction, and overall this tag team match, I wasn't really invested in it. Raquel Rodriguez and Aliyah defeated Toxic Attraction. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, I wasn't feeling this match, even though I was happy for Rodriguez and Aliyah to win the title, and I've already said my reasons why I was in one of my other videos. But even so, these girls are giving me placeholder vibes. Like, I feel like they're just holding the title because we needed women tag team champions. Like, we needed them, not to just have these two belts just sitting collecting dust. And I feel like these girls right now are just placeholders, and I don't like that. I feel like their wins are not like as significant as they should be. And I wonder if they're placeholders for Dakota Kai and Io Sky, or if they're placeholders for Sasha Banks and Naomi. I don't know. Or if they're placeholders for NXT tag teams, women's tag teams that are going to be coming up in the coming months. I don't know, but yeah, this match wasn't the business for me. So the Fatal 5-Way #1 contender elimination match was for whoever won that match would be able to face Liv Morgan for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I already knew that Ronda Rousey was going to win. I even said it on my Twitter. I was just like, I'm not a betting woman, but if I did bet, I would bet Ronda Rousey. And sure enough, Ronda Rousey won. Was I expecting it to go down to just being Sonya Deville and Ronda Rousey? No. But I mean, it only makes sense to me because Sonya Deville, MMA background, Ronda Rousey, obviously MMA background. And Ronda got that. But I will say it was nice to see Lacey Evans back. I want her to go back to her, ya nasty gimmick. I feel like the other gimmick that Lacey Evans had, the first one that we were introduced to at NXT, that one didn't even get a chance to bloom and blossom. And I feel like it was too short. It was too short. But yeah, Ronda Rousey won that. Of all 5 of those girls in that match, we all wanted to see Ronda Rousey get her chance to have that match with Liv Morgan for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Like, come on. I didn't see anyone else winning that but Rousey. That match was so dang short. It was like one elimination after the next. It was just like, I'm like, we can't even enjoy having the girls all duke it out for the #1 contender spot. Like, that was too dang quick. Like, it was just like, boop, 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 boop. Like, I blinked and Ronda won. Like, so the next match I want to talk to you guys about was the match between Street Profits and Hit Row versus Maxim Male Models and Los Lotharios. This match was fun to watch. It was very fun to watch, and I feel like a lot of it has to do with so much character. There's so much character in that ring. It really was. You got the freaking Street Profits, you got the hip hop Hit Row, and then you got the weird Maxim models, and then you got the flirts of all flirts, Los Lotharios. So you got all of them all together, and I could not stand seeing, I'm just gonna call them by their names, Mace and Mansoor. I hated seeing them tap. They were just like, I hated that joke. They are so cringy, and I know that's the point of it. I can't stand them. They get on my nerves. I feel like they're better than this gimmick that they have, and it's all Vince's fault. I'm just blaming it all on Vince, even though he's not, in the company anymore. I'm still blaming him because he made this. But yeah, overall, this match was fun to watch. Yo, they teased B-Fab and Maxine Dupree having a brawl, and I was like, wait, are they gonna fight? I wanted them to fight. Honestly, I want B-Fab to get better in the ring, and I want her to not be like a manager or anything like that. I want her to get better in the ring and have her own matches, because I feel like she has the potential. I really do. I feel like everyone in Hit Row has the potential. They just got to keep working at it, and Triple H must see something in them to be able to put them back on the main roster after, them being released. But yeah, seeing B-Fab and Maxine almost get into it on the side, on ringside, I was like, oh, are we about to have a fight up in this piece? But no, they just teased it. Yo, Angelo Dawkins was going in, especially, I feel like every time he gets in the ring, he just gets so much, like, he gets better and better. Like, he be going off on all cylinders. Like, I be forgetting how much he weigh. Like, that big dude can move. I don't know what, there's a firecracker on him. Like, I was so, like, entertained watching him in the ring. He is so, like, I love Street Profits. They're one of my favorite tag teams on the main roster on SmackDown. Like, they're just so good. So good. So overall, this match, there was definitely funny parts, especially with the Maxim Male models, Mace and Mansoor. I can't wait until they go back to their old gimmicks, because this Maxim I can't get with it. I just can't get with it. And I had recently watched a video where I don't know, maybe Max Dupree is gonna go back to being LA Knight. I hope so, and I hope Maxim Male Models gets disbanded and everybody can just go back doing their own thing, and we can get LA Knight back, because I liked him when he was in NXT as LA Knight. That was him. This Maxim Dupree can have several seats. Hit Row and Street Profits ended up defeating the Maxim Male Models and Los Lotharios. So Alpha Academy comes out, and I knew because I had already saw that Braun Strowman was going to be on SmackDown. Like, he went on Raw. I was like, okay, he about to freak something else. Like, he about to destroy something else. So when I saw Alpha Academy just come out, just Otis and Gabe come out, I was just like, okay, is Braun gonna come out again? And is he gonna give Chad and Otis 5 pieces in the biscuit? Like, is he about to give him all of the sides? Like, what is going on? So sure enough, Braun Strowman came out and just freaked Chad up and freaked Otis up. When I saw Braun Strowman power bomb big ol' Otis, after him having back problems, I was like, yo, you is the G. You is the OG. Like, I was like, dude, that power bomb was just like chef's kiss. Like, that thing was, oh my gosh. And then the crowd went freaking off, man. Braun is such a powerhouse. Like, I can't wait to see him in more things. Right now, I think he's just getting it all out of his system. I feel like Braun's just going after people. He just wants to just powerbomb people and just show his dominance, just to remind us he is the monster among men. Like, that's what he wants to remind us, and sure enough, he is. So I look forward to him being in a really good storyline, and I also cannot wait to hear him say, "Get these hands."
Somebody is gonna get these hands.
Like, and the match we were all waiting for, the match between Drew McIntyre versus Solo Sikoa. I love how Solo ain't scared. Solo Sikoa ain't scared. When Drew McIntyre hit Solo, aka the Street Champion, with a Claymore, I was like, oh, it's up. It's about to happen. He about to get pinned. 1, 2, 3. Karrion Kross came out of nowhere and put him in a straitjacket. It was choking him out. And then Scarlett was there too. And then it was black and white. The color was gone. It was just black and white screen. And you just see him just like choking him out. And like, she's just there like touching Karrion on his arm and like saying things. Like, we can't audibly hear what she's saying, but I don't know if she's saying a seance on him or what. I don't know. But he was getting choked out, and Drew is trying to hold on for dearest of lives, and it's just like he got his hand up, his arm up, he's just trying to hold on, and it's just like life is leaving slowly but surely. He got him in that straitjacket, and he's just like choking him out, and I'm just like, Karrion Kross does not care whether Drew McIntyre has a belt or not. Like, Karrion is going after Drew, and this was the dopest way to end SmackDown, like, hands down. Like, it went off, it kept going until it, like, he's still in that straitjacket, and then it just went black, and I'm just like, that's how you end SmackDown? Like, oh my gosh. Yo, that was the ice. No, that wasn't icing. That was the whole freaking cake with the sprinkles and the candies on top. Like, it was all of it. It was all of it. So guys, let me know what you thought about Friday Night SmackDown. Don't forget to comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more episodes. I have them coming at you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Signing off. Bye.